Hey guys, Jimmy here, and welcome to Forza Motorsport 6 for another video. Now today, this is the debut of my new capture card. It's one of those Elgato thingamajigs, which I'm pretty sure is the real name for it. And I'm going to be trying out a race here. I'm also using the sort of audio commentary feature within the software for this, so it's a bit, if I sound a bit different, if the levels are a bit off, please forgive me. It's the first time, big experiment for everything, but yeah, good excuse to drive a Mazda, right? Of course it is. As you can see in the background, MX-5 awesomeness. It's pretty much what my car looks like, bar that my car has a black soft top. You have exactly the same wheels. It's pretty nice. No little cool spoiler at the back either. I need one of those. And what I've done to this is made it the car I would like it to be if it were turbo, basically, sort of. So it's got I think it's running about 250 horsepower or so, or maybe a little bit less than that. I'm not sure. It's got some sort of nice sport tyres, sport suspension, that sort of thing. It's not fully modified. You see people come on here with these Forza builds and have these massively overpowered cars. This isn't that. It's only a little bit overpowered, which is exactly what I want my car to be in real life. But yeah, we're going to do a race. We're going to be racing at Silverstone, one of these shorter circuits, because I like Silverstone, and yeah, just doing a big test. So see you on the grid. Well, here we are then in the pit lane, and as you can see, the cars around me have been sort of matched to the performance of this car. So this is where, well, this is what I like about Forza, where you sort of take cars of differing backgrounds, differing time frames, sort of mash them against each other in a little race and see how they compare. Obviously our MX-5 is far from stock, so the cars around us are reflecting that. I think I saw an M4 somewhere in there, so pretty quick car to go against the MX-5, but I think it should be a pretty fun race. It's 7 laps after much deliberation with myself. Should give me enough time to speak about obviously this new sort of avenue of YouTube, maybe streaming, and well, hopefully get our settings dialed in nicely. So, race time! There it is, look at it. Ain't she pretty? Skyline behind us and a Z4. We're going to wheel spin a lot off the grid, by the way, so we're on board. Listen to that turbo. And the wheel spin. Come on. And as you can see, my MX-5 is faster than a Ferrari, so that's definitely going to be a thing, hopefully, in my future. But yeah, first time playing on Xbox on my channel, which is pretty interesting. Xbox One, I should say. And I'm not going to be hitting rewind at all, just to let you know, during this video. I hate bloody rewinds. And I'll probably turn that off if I end up doing anything more with Forza. Oh god. Mustang comes in and destroys the Fiesta in front of it. Or was that an RS? I'm not too sure. Oh, we're going down here. Okay, it's this version of the circuit. I never quite understand that. Now this is where the MX-5 comes into its own on a straight, which is very weird to say about an MX-5. Boost! It's stuff like this that makes me want to sort of continue the the turbo avenue for tuning this car and sort of staying away from the throttle bodies. But then I go to Best Motoring and they're like, nah, turboing stuff is evil, and then I go back to the throttle body idea. Car not too strong in the corners because we are running the street suspension, well, the slightly sportier suspension, and street / sport tyres, whichever one it is. Nothing race on this car. It's all sort of pretty much what I would put on the car. So I've gone through every specific option, you know, fueling and what turbo I'd pick, etc., just to make it a bit more realistic in that avenue. It's sort of weird playing with pad. I'm sure you can hear it a bit coming through, because I could hear it a bit in the recordings beforehand, but the pad is this really weird feature. It's been a long time since I played with a racing game on a console, and lots of vibration in the pad to just tell me when I'm like spinning, when I'm locking up. Here, for example, I'm getting a little bit now under the brakes because I'm just ever so slightly locking one of the wheels. Get it a bit as well when coming off the line to sort of signify wheel spin. It's very helpful in that. It gives you a bit more feel where otherwise you'd be pretty much without it. It's like, oh, trying not to hit the tyres there on the outside. Tyres, cones, whatever. AMG Merc. More prey for the MX-5. Oh no, it's coming back. It's coming back. Come on. I haven't quite got the speed against the Merc on the outside there, but it's ridiculous to think that in the MX-5 to be anywhere near that. And that's what I would really like my car to be, sort of almost like a sleeper. Saying that now, it doesn't look like a sleeper, it's like a fucking old, abandoned half attempt at a track car. But that's why we love it, right? So coming up to finish our second lap, I outbrake myself heavily. Interesting to have picked this track actually, because obviously next VEC event is here. Oh, which reminds me, should we mention this now? The reason why I bought a capture card, amongst others, or one of the main reasons, is because I busted my ankle recently. I sprained it pretty bad, and you think, oh yeah, it's only a sprain, but it's going to like require physio and stuff, as I have to go A&E, get it looked at, and yeah, always big lump there now, so it's pretty painful to do any driving. Not that I've tried yet, but I can't put any pressure on it at the moment, so I'm going to guess that driving's probably out of the question, using the wheel anyway, so hence why I'm on the old gamepad here. I'm really hoping it is better for Silverstone for VEC, because the car is good round there, but I'm getting a bit off topic. So yeah, hence why I'm on the Xbox here with the gamepad and driving probably the best car of all time, let's be honest. But who we've got behind us now? One of those old Mercs. I'm really hoping the sound levels are good here. They look good to me at the moment. It's sort of hard to tell. But this software, this game capture software is really cool. Now we've finally got it working. My brother and I are sitting in the background trying to be as quiet as possible. Sort of sat here for about half an hour while I got increasingly more angry because I couldn't get it to work. It turns out the wire that was provided to attach the capture card to the PC was faulty. So yeah, we had to go grab another one. Luckily my brother has a treasure trove of wires upstairs, so that problem was solved really easily. Oh jeez, it's really hard to get a feel for drifting in this game though with the pad. That's something you can't do. I'm so used to doing that with a wheel now, where you just sort of whack the wheel to the other direction and hold it there. Can't really do that as much with this. So where are we now? Up into 7th place, not bad, on lap 4. But yeah guys, as I said, this is pretty much a big experiment, so please let me know how it is for you. For me, on my end, it's a pretty weird setup right now. I'm wearing my headphones so I can hear the PC, because I haven't got speakers for my PC, I've only got a TV which is now being used for the game, which is turned down very low, so hopefully the game sound doesn't intrude into my mic, he says. And the TV itself is awful. It's like a £90 Blaupunkt one, and basically the screen looks awful, I'm sure. You won't see it in the video because it's capturing from the console, but it's really hard to see. Everything's really saturated and really sort of contrasty, and this is the best I can get it to look. I remember I spent ages trying to make it work before, and that was better through Stowe this time, wasn't it? Look at me becoming a real driver. Down to 2nd gear. Again, knocking up a little bit. It's really hard to be smooth with this because turbo's a thing. Oh my gosh, come on. See, all that time though I lost with my fantastic braking, just lost trying to flounder out of a corner. I haven't really seen 5th in this car yet. This one's meant to be super fast, but it's just not. Car wants to die everywhere. Yeah, but I'm sort of hoping this capture card will open up a lot more opportunities for me in terms of recording. There's been so many games that have been console only that I've really wanted to play and bring to you guys. You know, some of the more casual racing games, you know, stuff like this, sort of the Simcade-ish Forza. I'm sure even mentioning that is going to unleash hell in the comments, but you know what I mean. Something that isn't a PC sim. I'm looking forward to the possibilities. I'm hoping as well it will make it easier for me to record stuff, because again, not having to use the wheel, actually getting the wheel set up for everything, it's something you never see of course, because you just see the video, it can be a bit of a pain, especially when you're trying a new game. Or I remember I released quite a while ago now like a Seblo rally thing, and that took me so long to get set up before I could even get into the game and do anything, that you know, it was pretty much half the time was just getting set up and half the time was recording. It's a bit annoying sometimes. It can put you off, frankly, as well. Get past the TT there, inferior TT to MX-5. I always feel tempted to make this thing to a 4-wheel drive and to see what would happen with it, but keeping it as pure as I can. Oh no, oh no. See, they're just lacking that grip there, the tyre, not quite able to give it to us. Been pretty clean so far, I've not hit too much, which I'm sort of surprised by. Oh Christ. So you see there, when you take too much speed into the corner of this MX-5, the back is the thing that goes first, almost, which is quite faithful to the real one. Obviously bear in mind that this is quite a tuned version of the one that I have. Oh no, it's fun. I'm not going to use rewind, says Jimmy, as he uses rewind. It's for the video, guys, for continuity, you know? But yeah, like I was saying, like when you're going through sort of high-speed corners, the MX-5, the rear is the first thing to sort of go. You won't really get understeer, you sort of get like a twitch at the back. Especially if it's like a tighter corner as well. So it's sort of faithful in that regard, I guess, but So you have to bear in mind that my MX-5 has about, oh god, a third of the horsepower this has. And just rarely seen above 100 mile an hour. Right, so coming on to our last lap, we're about to anyway. And yeah, I feel like this this could be a good new start. You know, it's easy to get stale with sim racing. I mean, I have this conversation a lot because there's so much you can do with the hardcore sims. There's not much sort of career mode or single player stuff. It's all like you have to sort of make your own fun, so to speak. And it'll be nice to have maybe challenges to do on console or something else, or I don't know. Like, yeah, I've not even sat down and thought of all the possibilities yet. I've just sort of, I bought the card on a whim because I was expecting not to be able to drive for quite a while, which I still sort of do, but we'll see, I guess. And this hopefully will fill a void. Yeah, fuck the cones. Well, now, will we catch these guys towards the end of that? I don't think we are. I think we're a bit too far away. What's that behind us? That NSX? I think it is. I'm actually looking at the game recording now instead because it's clearer than my TV is, even though the game recording is on a tiny 4x3 screen and my TV is 27 inches or something like that. Oh my god, the rear end does not want to comply. I'm trying to give only a little bit of throttle as well, but you can see down in the bottom right, it's really hard with the trigger to sort of guess how much throttle you're giving. Okay, it does feel rather on or off. There is some play in it, you know, it isn't quite that, but you have to have a very sensitive fingers to do that, and I don't. But there you go, guys. That is race complete in our MX-5. Sideways over the line because baller, etc. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. You know, it's really cool to be doing something else. Again, playing Xbox, maybe PS4 in the future, maybe going back to PS3 or Xbox 360, or maybe even Wii U games. You know, we're lucky enough to have them all at my disposal elsewhere, so I can hear my brother sighing in the background. But yeah, I think it could make for interesting viewing. So, thanks very much, guys, for watching. Awesome having you here, and yeah, take care. I'll see you next time.